Imagine this. You wake up one morning and everything seems to be going wrong. Your alarm didn't go off, you're late for work, traffic is at a standstill, and when you finally arrive, your boss gives you unexpected criticism. How do you react? Do you spiral into frustration, blaming the universe for conspiring against you? Or do you take a deep breath, assess the situation, and find a way to move forward with calmness and clarity? Here's the truth. Life is unpredictable. No matter how much we plan or prepare, challenges will arise. But what separates those who thrive from those who crumble isn't luck, it's mindset. The way you perceive and respond to the world around you determines not just your success, but your happiness, resilience, and overall quality of life. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever felt stuck in a cycle of negativity, stress, or self-doubt? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to handle adversity with grace while others fall apart? What if I told you that the answers to these questions lie not in external circumstances, but within you? That the power to transform your life doesn't come from changing the world around you, but from mastering your inner world? This is where Stoicism comes in, a timeless philosophy that has guided emperors, soldiers, and thinkers for over 2,000 years. Born in ancient Greece and later embraced by Roman leaders like Marcus Aurelius, Stoicism offers practical wisdom for navigating life's ups and downs. It teaches us how to cultivate resilience, focus, gratitude, and purpose. Tools that are more relevant today than ever before. But here's the thing, most people don't realize they already possess the power to change their lives. They wait for the perfect moment, hoping for external validation or ideal conditions before taking action. The reality is, transformation begins within. It starts with mastering your thoughts, emotions, and reactions, and this is exactly what Stoicism helps you do. It provides a framework for cultivating inner strength, clarity, and wisdom so you can live a life of meaning and fulfillment. Today, we're diving deep into 10 Stoic lessons that have the potential to transform your life rapidly. These aren't just abstract ideas, they are actionable principles grounded in human psychology and experience. Each lesson will challenge you to rethink how you view yourself, others, and the world around you. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with a renewed sense of purpose and insights that can propel you toward your goals. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine waking up every day with a sense of calm confidence, knowing that no matter what happens, you have the tools to handle it. Imagine facing challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. Imagine living a life driven by purpose, gratitude, and resilience. Sounds incredible, right? Well, that's exactly what these Stoic lessons can help you achieve. So, whether you're struggling with stress, seeking clarity, or simply looking to elevate your life, this video is for you. We're going to explore concepts like perception, resilience, focus, gratitude, self-discipline, emotional regulation, purpose-driven living, acceptance, humility, and lifelong learning. Each lesson will provide you with the theoretical foundation you need to understand why these principles matter and how they can impact your personal growth. But here's the best part. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Transformation happens gradually through small, consistent changes. By applying these lessons daily, you'll begin to notice shifts not just in your external circumstances, but in your internal state of being. You'll start to see challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. You'll develop the mental toughness to persevere through adversity and the clarity to focus on what truly matters. Before we dive into the first lesson, I want you to ask yourself this. Are you ready to take control of your life? Are you willing to invest 25 minutes of your time to learn principles that could change the trajectory of your future? If the answer is yes, then buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth. Lesson 1: The power of perception. At the heart of Stoicism lies the idea that our perception determines our reality. Events themselves are neutral. It's our interpretation of them that gives them meaning. Think about it: two people can face the same situation, yet one may see it as a disaster, while the other views it as an opportunity. What makes the difference? Their mindset. The Stoics believed that much of human suffering stems from distorted thinking. We often magnify problems, dwell on worst-case scenarios, or assign negative meanings to neutral events. This habit of misperception creates unnecessary pain and limits our ability to respond effectively. But when we learn to control our perceptions, we gain immense power over our lives. Perception acts as a filter through which we process information. If the filter is clouded by fear, doubt, or negativity, everything appears bleak. However, if we train ourselves to adopt a rational and constructive perspective, even the most challenging situations become manageable. This shift doesn't happen overnight. It requires conscious effort and practice, but the rewards are worth it. By mastering your perception, you reclaim agency over your emotions and actions. Instead of reacting impulsively to external triggers, you develop the ability to pause, reflect, and choose how to respond. This newfound clarity allows you to focus on what truly matters, freeing you from the grip of anxiety and uncertainty. Remember, the world is what it is, but how you perceive it determines whether you rise above it or succumb to it. The Stoics emphasize the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what isn't. External events may be beyond our influence, but our response to them is entirely up to us. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, we reduce stress and increase our capacity to handle adversity. This principle forms the foundation of Stoic philosophy and serves as a powerful reminder that we always have the power to shape our reality. Lesson 2: Building resilience. Resilience is the cornerstone of personal growth. Without it, even minor setbacks can derail us. The Stoics understood this deeply and emphasized the importance of developing mental toughness. They viewed adversity not as something to avoid, but as a teacher, a force that molds character and reveals potential. Life is inherently unpredictable. No matter how carefully we plan, obstacles will arise. The question isn't whether challenges will come, but how we choose to face them. Resilience equips us to handle difficulties with grace and determination. It enables us to endure hardship without losing hope or direction. One key aspect of resilience is understanding that pain is temporary. While discomfort may feel overwhelming in the moment, it rarely lasts forever. By reframing adversity as a transient experience, we reduce its psychological impact. Moreover, every challenge presents an opportunity to grow stronger. Each time we overcome an obstacle, we expand our capacity to deal with future trials. Building resilience also involves embracing discomfort rather than avoiding it. Comfort zones are safe but stagnant. Growth occurs when we push beyond familiar boundaries and confront fears head-on. Over time, this practice builds confidence and reinforces our belief in our ability to adapt and thrive. Ultimately, resilience transforms adversity into fuel for progress. It empowers us to persevere despite odds and emerge stronger on the other side. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." When you cultivate resilience, you turn obstacles into stepping stones toward greatness. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about bouncing forward. It's about using every setback as a springboard for growth and learning. By adopting this mindset, you position yourself to thrive in any situation, no matter how challenging. Lesson 3. Mastering focus. In today's hyper-connected world, maintaining focus has become increasingly difficult. Notifications, social media, and endless distractions pull us in countless directions, fragmenting our attention and diluting our productivity. Yet focus remains one of the most critical skills for achieving success and fulfillment. Focus is more than just paying attention. It's about directing your energy toward what truly matters. When you concentrate fully on a task, you enter a state of flow where time seems to disappear and performance reaches its peak. This level of immersion allows you to accomplish more in less time and with greater satisfaction. However, mastering focus requires discipline. It means saying no to distractions and prioritizing tasks based on their importance rather than their urgency. It also involves training your mind to resist the temptation of multitasking, which research shows reduces efficiency and increases errors. The Stoics recognized the value of focused effort long before modern science confirmed it. They advocated for living in the present moment and devoting oneself entirely to the task at hand. This principle applies not only to work, but also to relationships, hobbies, and personal development. When you give your undivided attention to something, you honor it and yourself by investing your best efforts. By cultivating focus, you create space for meaningful achievements and deepen your connection to the world around you. Distractions may abound, but with intention and practice, you can harness the power of concentration to unlock your full potential. Focus also enhances emotional well-being. When you immerse yourself in a task, you quiet the noise of anxious thoughts and worries. This mental clarity fosters peace and contentment, allowing you to live more fully in the present moment. Lesson 4. The transformative power of gratitude. Gratitude is more than just a polite expression of thanks. It's a mindset that can profoundly transform your life. At its core, gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. This simple yet powerful shift in perspective has the potential to rewire your brain, improve your emotional well-being, and enhance your overall quality of life. The Stoics understood the importance of gratitude long before modern psychology validated its benefits. They believed that cultivating gratitude was essential for living a virtuous and fulfilling life. By acknowledging the good in your life, whether it's your health, relationships, or even small daily pleasures, you create a sense of abundance that counteracts feelings of scarcity and dissatisfaction. Gratitude works because it rewires your brain to notice positivity. When you consciously practice gratitude, you train your mind to seek out the good in every situation. Over time, this habit changes your default mode of thinking, making you more optimistic and resilient. Instead of dwelling on problems or setbacks, you begin to see opportunities and blessings even in challenging circumstances. Moreover, gratitude fosters deeper connections with others. When you express appreciation for the people in your life, you strengthen your relationships and create a positive feedback loop of kindness and generosity. Gratitude reminds us that we are not isolated individuals, but part of a larger web of interconnectedness. This awareness cultivates humility and compassion, qualities that are essential for personal growth. But gratitude isn't just about feeling thankful. It's about taking action. True gratitude involves recognizing the contributions of others and striving to give back. Whether through acts of service, words of encouragement, or simply being present for someone in need, gratitude inspires us to contribute positively to the world around us. By embracing gratitude as a daily practice, you open yourself up to a life of abundance and fulfillment. It allows you to appreciate the present moment, savor the beauty of life, and find joy in the simplest things. As Seneca once said, "Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart." Let gratitude be the foundation upon which you build a life of meaning and purpose. Lesson 5. Self-discipline. Self-discipline is often misunderstood as a rigid, punishing force that restricts freedom. In reality, it is the ultimate form of liberation. Without self-discipline, we are at the mercy of our impulses, desires, and external distractions. With it, we gain control over our actions and, consequently, our destiny. At its essence, self-discipline is the ability to delay gratification in pursuit of long-term goals. It requires resisting short-term temptations in favor of sustained effort and commitment. The Stoics viewed self-discipline as a virtue, a sign of inner strength and moral character. They believed that true freedom comes not from indulging every whim, but from mastering oneself. Self-discipline is closely tied to intentionality. When you act with purpose and clarity, you align your actions with your values and aspirations. This alignment creates a sense of coherence and direction, reducing feelings of confusion or aimlessness. Self-discipline also builds resilience, as it teaches you to persevere through challenges and setbacks without giving in to frustration or despair. One of the most powerful aspects of self-discipline is its cumulative effect. Small, consistent efforts compound over time, leading to significant results. For example, dedicating just 30 minutes a day to learning a new skill may seem insignificant at first, but over months or years it can lead to mastery. Similarly, exercising regularly or eating healthily may not yield immediate results, but the long-term benefits are undeniable. However, self-discipline is not about perfection, it's about progress. There will be days when motivation wanes or obstacles feel insurmountable. What matters is your willingness to show up and keep moving forward, even when it's difficult. As Epictetus wisely noted, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By cultivating self-discipline, you take ownership of your life. You become the architect of your future, capable of turning dreams into reality. Self-discipline empowers you to live intentionally, make meaningful choices, and achieve extraordinary results. Lesson 6. Emotional regulation. Emotions are an integral part of the human experience, but they can also be a source of turmoil if left unchecked. Emotional regulation, the ability to manage and respond to emotions in a healthy way, is a critical skill for personal growth and well-being. The Stoics placed great emphasis on this concept, teaching that while we cannot always control our initial emotional reactions, we can choose how to respond to them. Emotional regulation begins with self-awareness. By observing your emotions without judgment, you gain insight into their triggers and patterns. This awareness allows you to identify unhelpful thought processes and replace them with more constructive ones. For instance, instead of spiraling into anger or anxiety, you can pause, breathe, and assess the situation rationally. The Stoics believed that emotions arise from our judgments about events, not the events themselves. For example, losing a job might initially evoke feelings of fear or shame. However, by reframing the situation as an opportunity for growth or reinvention, you can transform those emotions into excitement or determination. This cognitive reframing is a cornerstone of emotional regulation. Another key aspect of emotional regulation is acceptance. Trying to suppress or deny emotions only amplifies their intensity. Instead, acknowledge them, sit with them, and allow them to pass naturally. This approach reduces their power over you and helps you maintain equilibrium in challenging situations. Emotional regulation also involves developing coping strategies to manage stress and adversity. Practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and journaling can help you process emotions effectively and cultivate inner peace. These tools enable you to stay grounded and centered, regardless of external circumstances. Ultimately, mastering emotional regulation empowers you to navigate life with grace and composure. It allows you to respond to challenges with clarity and poise, rather than reacting impulsively or destructively. By regulating your emotions, you reclaim control over your mental and emotional state, paving the way for greater happiness and fulfillment. Lesson 7. Purpose-driven living. Living a purpose-driven life is about more than achieving success or accumulating wealth. It's about aligning your actions with your deepest values and contributing to something larger than yourself. Purpose gives meaning to your existence, guiding your decisions and fueling your motivation. The Stoics believed that living in accordance with nature, or in modern terms, living authentically, was the path to eudaimonia, or flourishing. This means embracing your unique talents and using them to serve others and the greater good. When you live purposefully, you tap into a sense of fulfillment that transcends material achievements. Purpose-driven living begins with self-reflection. Take the time to explore what truly matters to you. What are your passions? What brings you joy? What impact do you want to have on the world? These questions help clarify your values and provide a roadmap for your journey. Once you've identified your purpose, the next step is to integrate it into your daily life. This involves setting goals that reflect your values and taking consistent action toward them. Even small steps, when aligned with your purpose, can create a profound sense of satisfaction and progress. Living purposefully also requires courage. It means stepping outside your comfort zone, embracing uncertainty, and staying committed to your vision, even when faced with resistance or doubt. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." By living a purpose-driven life, you unlock your full potential and inspire others to do the same. Purpose gives you direction, fuels your passion, and infuses your life with meaning. It transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary opportunities for growth and contribution. Lesson 8. Acceptance. Acceptance is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and a vital component of personal growth. It involves acknowledging reality as it is, rather than resisting or denying it. While acceptance doesn't mean resignation, it does require letting go of the illusion of control over external events. The Stoics taught that much of human suffering stems from our attachment to outcomes. We cling to expectations, hoping for specific results, and become frustrated when reality doesn't conform to our desires. Acceptance frees us from this cycle by encouraging us to embrace life as it unfolds, rather than fighting against it. Acceptance is not passive, it's active and empowering. It means recognizing what is within your control, your thoughts, attitudes, and actions, and releasing what is not, external events, other people's opinions, etc. This distinction allows you to focus your energy where it matters most, reducing stress and increasing effectiveness. Practicing acceptance also fosters resilience. When you accept that life is unpredictable and imperfect, you become better equipped to handle adversity. Instead of resisting change or clinging to the past, you adapt and move forward with grace and determination. Acceptance extends to ourselves as well. Many of us struggle with self-criticism and perfectionism, holding ourselves to impossibly high standards. By accepting our flaws and imperfections, we cultivate self-compassion and open ourselves up to growth and transformation. Ultimately, acceptance is about finding peace in the present moment. It allows you to let go of regrets about the past and anxieties about the future, enabling you to fully engage with life as it is. As Epictetus famously said, "Do not seek to have everything that happens happen as you wish, but wish for everything to happen as it actually does happen, and your life will be serene. Lesson 9. Humility. Humility is often misunderstood as weakness or low self-esteem. In truth, it is a profound strength that arises from recognizing your limitations and embracing your humanity. The Stoics valued humility as a virtue, believing that true wisdom comes from understanding how little we truly know. Humility begins with self-awareness. It requires acknowledging that you are not infallible and that there is always room for growth. This openness to learning fosters curiosity and intellectual humility, enabling you to expand your knowledge and skills continuously. Humility also strengthens relationships. When you approach others with humility, you listen more deeply, empathize more fully, and collaborate more effectively. You recognize that everyone has something to teach you, regardless of their background or status. This attitude fosters mutual respect and trust, creating stronger, more meaningful connections. Another important aspect of humility is gratitude. By recognizing your dependence on others and the world around you, you develop a sense of appreciation for the contributions of others. This gratitude reinforces humility, creating a virtuous cycle of interconnectedness and generosity. Humility tempers arrogance and ego, which can cloud judgment and hinder personal growth. When you remain humble, you stay grounded and open to feedback, allowing you to improve and evolve. As Socrates famously said, "I know that I know nothing." This acknowledgement of ignorance is the starting point for genuine wisdom. By embracing humility, you cultivate authenticity and integrity. You become more relatable, compassionate, and resilient. Humility reminds you that you are part of something greater than yourself, inspiring you to contribute positively to the world. Lesson 10. Lifelong learning. Lifelong learning is the commitment to continuous personal and intellectual growth throughout your life. The Stoics believed that education was not confined to formal schooling, but was a lifelong pursuit of wisdom and virtue. By embracing lifelong learning, you ensure that you never stop evolving and expanding your horizons. Learning is inherently transformative. Every new piece of knowledge or skill you acquire reshapes your perspective and enhances your capabilities. Whether it's reading books, attending workshops, or engaging in thoughtful conversations, learning enriches your mind and broadens your understanding of the world. Lifelong learning also fosters adaptability. In a rapidly changing world, the ability to learn and unlearn is crucial for staying relevant and resilient. By remaining curious and open-minded, you position yourself to thrive in any environment. Moreover, learning cultivates humility. The more you learn, the more you realize how vast and complex the world is. This awareness keeps you grounded and encourages you to seek out diverse perspectives and experiences. Finally, lifelong learning contributes to a sense of purpose and fulfillment. When you dedicate yourself to growth, you create a life filled with discovery and meaning. As Seneca wrote, "While we teach, we learn." Sharing your knowledge with others not only reinforces your own understanding, but also deepens your connection to the community. By committing to lifelong learning, you embark on a journey of endless possibilities. You become a student of life, constantly evolving and improving. Lifelong learning ensures that you never stagnate, always finding new ways to grow and contribute to the world. Conclusion. As we conclude this exploration of Stoic wisdom, take a moment to reflect on the profound insights you've gained. These 10 lessons, ranging from gratitude and self-discipline to humility and lifelong learning, are timeless principles that can guide you toward rapid life transformation. Each lesson offers a pathway to greater clarity, resilience, and fulfillment. Remember, The power to change your life lies within you. Start small, stay consistent, and trust the process. Transformation is not about perfection, but progress. Every step you take brings you closer to the life you envision for yourself. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Use these lessons as tools to unlock your true potential and create a life of purpose and meaning. Stay inspired, stay motivated, and keep moving forward. Until next time, make every moment count.